what's going on today? Don't look at that, please. Today we are doing a long card video. I absolutely forgot everything from last video because it's been so long. Uh, this is the last time, so I think Soul realized my discomfort because he stepped between Soul and Dion. He looked displeased, though it didn't I diminish the gentleness of his features. Gentlemen, Aurora is the lady and our guest. One's flirting when he wants annoyed with him, and one was like, what? Please show some restraint and respect. I saw Royal wince, but he didn't show much remorse. I have no time for idiots like him. Chessen's Royal shot Dion a glaring left. I thought he looked a little sulky after being told off, but it might have been my imagination. Royal is still gonna be over there. Old. The knowledge was relieving. I was getting used to his growly personality, and I would have missed the grumpy Royal. There you are! And he's surprised, and that voice. Following the sudden voice, a lady with long dark hair and shining red eyes came from the hall. Oh, it's Cat. There was a demonic aura around her, not weakened by the deadly glare she aimed at Dion's head. It's the cat. Miss Maria, fancy meeting you here. I gasped at the doorway. That's Miss Maria. I always imagined her to be a school teacher, someone similar to my previous landlady. Not too old, showed plenty of age as someone tasked to take care of D-Lock's family. Miss Maria, however, looked only in her mid-late 20s. Yeah. Slacking off at work again, Dion. I was just... Miss Maria didn't give Dion the chance to finish, taking hold of his ear and proceeded to drag him toward the door. Couldn't help wincing. Ow, careful with the ears. Stopping before she left the room, Miss Maria looked over at me as if discovering I was there. Her arm lowered a little, pulling Dion down with it. His teary eye made my heart thump in sympathy. Even if he did it to himself by avoiding his chores. Oh, so you're finally awake. Yeah. Do you have any idea how this happened? I slowly shook my head. Her terse manner of speaking haven't changed, leaving me a little nervous but little relieved. I felt I should apologize, but she sighed and continued speaking before I could. Thought so. The answers will not doubt come at the right time. I trust they shall as well. Saul offered me a gentle smile and excused himself from the room. Miss Maria, can you let go now? Miss Maria turned her stern eye from me and resumed glaring at Dion. No, you're coming with me. Resuming her retreat, Miss Maria dragged Dion from my room by the ear. I heard him whimpering and begging for mercy all the way down the hall. I squeezed my locket, confused and anxious over what have just occurred in my room. Yeah, you would. Oh, it scared me a little that things seemed more normal when everyone was just a plush toy. I hopefully figure out those answers soon. A few days has passed since then. I walked toward the garden just as the sun came out from behind the clouds and showered the mansion with warmth. It was a welcome change to the gray skies I'd seen since waking up. My hopes were still unfulfilled. I didn't know my goal was the only one who remained a doll. I was caught up in a curse I never expected, so I needed fresh air and sunshine. As I walked around, I noticed Lily hiding behind one of the trees. She was peeking around the trunk, occasionally looking behind it again, as if she was secretly watching something, or rather, someone. I already have an idea who that someone is. I should approach her anymore. I'm going toward her. I love teasing people. I snuck out to where Lily was hiding, not wishing to be noticed and ruin her stakeout. Lily, what you do? Lily covered my mouth with both hands, immediately shushing me, even though I kept my voice low. After glancing over her shoulder to check that we were still in hiding, Lily started whispering to me. He will hear us. You mean Soul? Lily visibly paled as I whispered Soul's name. She was adorable, still thinking of her crush wasn't obvious. How did you know? Oh, never mind. Just keep your voice down, please. I didn't know what to say at first. I was being quite quiet, but no doubt she was too anxious to realize. But sitting on silence felt a bit uncomfortable, so I asked the question that I'd been considering for a while. Why do you like him so much anyway? Lily stared at me like I'd grown a second head. Are you blind? Princess has a responsible kind, and he's a gentleman to everyone. He also knows how to. That too. If you can't see it now, you're hopeless. He's perfect, not a single flaw. I didn't argue with her, but I wondered whether he really was flawless. Remembering the sadness I kept glinting in his eye, couldn't help wonder why someone without flaws would have cracked his smile. So distracted by memory, I almost missed what Lily said next. And he makes me feel special. I couldn't help the smile covering my lips. I knew what Lily meant. Couldn't argue with that. And she's surprised. She's looking this way. By see us. Lily's like a precious little doll. Well, technically she was a doll. Well, dragging me closer to the tree, Lily resumed her post. I mimicked her pose and peeked around her shoulder. Holy heck! Surrounded by a field of roses was the prince of this castle. With his gentle smile wavering, Soul picked out roses and seemed to lay them on the ground after teasing the petals with the top of his fingers. I'm so jealous of your rose. If you like him so much, why don't you go ahead and tell him? I told you it's impossible. He's the heir of the Delox family, while I'm just a mere maid. I do not have a chance. I admit I wasn't knowledgeable about the customs of the upper class, but I didn't understand why they couldn't be a couple. Lily sucked at me, sulked at me. Can you not understand? Prince Soul is out of my league. Love knows no boundaries. How encouraging. Her sarcastic tone was so unlily-like. I didn't understand her hesitation, but I did understand why she liked him so much. Just thinking about it brought another smile to my lips. Lily gasped. You, I knew it. You also liked him. Where did that idea come from? I cannot blame you for liking him as well. But he is Prince Solas, after all. I shook my head at her. It was true Soul was handsome, and he made me blush a little, but I didn't think that I liked him, as Lily claimed. I don't. Lily patted me on the shoulder, clearly ignoring my words in confusion. But you're my friend, Miss Aurora, so if Prince Sola chooses you, there'd be no hard feelings. She is so innocent and precious. I promise you that. Eh? I gasped at Lily's bizarre train of thought. Soul came up behind us. He was carrying a small bouquet of roses in his arms. Lady Aurora, why are you two hiding out here? We both turned around, clutching deep breath at being caught. So, we were just discussing how to best handle our chores. Miss Murray wasn't in a good mood earlier. My shaky voice betrayed my confidence in the lie, but it was clearly a believable one. Soul tilted his head to one side. Really? Yes, that's right. That is right. Divide and conquer. Ha ha ha. I see. I hope she isn't giving you too much trouble on such a nice day. He actually believed it. As if remembering something, Sol dropped the subject and lifted a rose from his sack. For you, Lady Lily. For me? Her face went scarlet. Yes, they are beautiful, are they not? It was cute seeing Lily so flustered, though I was a little worried for her as well. She kept saying it was impossible to pursue her love for Sol, so maybe this kind of thing hurt her too. Oh my, you do not look well, Lady Lily. I shipped him, even though it were on his route. Are you sick? He leaned forward and laid his hand upon her forehead. Uh, uh, this is not good for my heart. And she ran. Lily ran back to the mansion, looking like she might cry. I don't think he meant anything by that, but it seemed cruel if he didn't know her feelings. Did I do something wrong? Guess that's his flaw. So is dense if he cannot see Lily's feelings for him. Yeah. I shrugged, not wishing to say anything Lily didn't want me to say. Sol sighed. I hope she is fine. By the way, here, for you, my lady. Thank you. He smiled, accepting the roses he held out for me. So, well, why the roses, Sol? I'm gonna put them inside Gold's room. So nice. Rose has always been her favorite. Seeing the wistful smile on Sol's face told me how much he missed his little sister. I squeezed my locket for comfort. I really need to find out how to break the curse soon. Another day has arrived, but nothing changed. The almost seemed to evaporate whenever chores need to be done, and today Miss Maria was particularly flustered over it. After she fired off a lecture at Lily and Royal for allowing such behavior, I volunteered to go find him, if only to restore some peace around the household. However, finding him was easier said than done. I checked every room I passed, but I couldn't find him anywhere. I shuddered at the thought of returning to Miss Maria without him. As I roamed the halls, I noticed the door to Sol's room was ajar. It seemed unlikely Dion was in there, but I had to check for my own safety. I peeked in. Ah, that's a beautiful dress. He didn't finish all his tea, and he's sleeping. He almost knocked bits off my hand when I saw Sol asleep on his desk. There were papers scattered beneath his hands and on the floor, messy. These seemed to be sketches and pattern designs. There were a few mannequins standing like soldiers along the walls and wearing unfinished clothing. One wore an unfinished white dress. The honesty of his workplace brought a warm smile. This is a real Sol, I can feel it in my chest. I snuck into his room, admiring the skill and ability of the sketches I avoided stepping upon. I froze. I looked over at him, waiting until I was sure he was still asleep. Couldn't deny he had lovely features. I blushed at the thought, realizing I'd been staring at my effort to be sure I could escape unnoticed. But before I could dwell on it, Sol spoke. Sorry. I narrowed my eyes at him in confusion. He seemed to be asleep with all setting, but the calm expression in it comforted that of pain. I promise to do better, so please. No, no. Beads of sweat rolled down his forehead as he continued crying in his sleep. He's having a nightmare. Something horrible happened. So, afraid of what kind of nightmare could torture him like that, I shook his shoulder. So wake up. His eyes shot open and he flung himself away from his desk. Now on the ground, trembling on his knees, Sol gazed at me with a terrified expression. He was ghostly pale. There were tears in his eyes. The eyes of a child after seeing a monster. I knelt down and embraced him. Shh. It was all a dream. Any surprise, Lady Aurora? I reached down and stroked his hair, resting my cheek upon his head. Don't worry, you're safe now. Nothing. Sultan answered with words. His arms came up and gently held me back. You know what? I'm gonna end at that beautiful line. Thank you for watching. Look in the description if I put anything there, and bye bye.